The racket. Ace August Bellin, foundation pigeon of the August Bellin family. He is responsible for 6 generations of winning pigeons. The racket. Ace August Bellin, foundation pigeon for us. He is sire to Trigger, champion young board in the Irish South Road Fed, and multiple winning pigeons. The Barren Hen, first Irish South Road Fed, 6,000 pigeons, the winner of 4 Force. She was one of the best old boards in the Irish South Road Fed as well. She's a direct daughter of the Rocket and Harry's Hen, foundation pair for us. She is full sister to Trigger, Candy, Raquel, yeah, that's one. South Road Fed's champion young board and champion breeder for us. He is our top breeding cock in the last couple of seasons. He's a direct son of the Rocket and Harry's Hen. Full brother to the Barren Hen, Candy and Raquel. Super breed. Cream rises. First Irish South Road Fed, 6,000 pigeons. He is bred from a son of the Rocket to a daughter of Maximus. He is the sire of our new Super Razor and what looks to be Super Breeder Treble 1. We'll show you one next. He was also Irish South Road Fed 4 champion young board. Prince, Irish South Road Fed's 3rd best young board this year. A direct son of Treble 1 and Never Tail. Beautiful young cock. Like to show you Super Racing Pigeon. She's the winner of 3 Forces and she was 2nd best old board in the Irish South Road Fed. Beautiful pigeon, and in her 1st year breeding she bred exceptional. She bred an Irish South Road Fed winner first from 7,000 pigeons. She bred our best young board in Clondalk and RPC. She bred a pigeon that was 4th in Hotspot 1 in the Algarve Golden Race, and she also bred Irish South Road Fed's 3rd best young board this year. That was all in her 1st year breed from a handful of youngsters. She really is special. She's best of the best. I believe that she's probably the best pigeon we've ever bred. That's saying a lot, and I'd just like to show you where our name comes from. You can see it here. Is 139111, and she won 3 Force for us as well. So yeah, that's her Treble 1.
We're here at the Cornstore here on the south side of Dublin with Sean Hunt. We've a big announcement to make about Sean. He's not going to race the old pigeons next year at all. He actually thought about doing it last year and changed his mind at the last minute because we were supposed to go to Blackpool last year with the Youngboard team, and the way things were we actually didn't go. So this year for definitely, Sean, you're not going to race the old pigeons.
Yeah, 100% Gerry. Yeah, as you know, I was hoping to do it last year, and we didn't get to sell the pigeons, so I was left with the pigeons and I had no choice but to race them in the end. So coming into this year then, I know we sell the pigeons, that's it, they're gone, and I can't race old boards, you know. Don't get that phone off, Gerry, will you? But no, so that's it. So that's the plan for this year, Gerry, that I just want to race my young boards and take a break from the old board racing, and yeah, fully concentrate on the young boards and the breeding pigeons as well. Like, there's a lot of work involved in a Gerry, as you know. Like, to race on that level, to compete and win, is what we're racing in, is what I call it. It's a Champions League here in Dublin, you know. And if you're missing 1%, you're gone, really, you know. So, well, Yeah, that's it. Like, you know, the type of commitment needed to win in the South Road Fed. So I'm hoping to fully concentrate on my young boards coming into next season, 2024. And like, you know, we've been young board champions for 6 years, and I set out to win that every year. And I've been second best young board player in the Fed the last 4 years running. So I really want to win that title. And it's all or nothing, you know. It's 100%, and that's what I want to do. So that's what I'm going for, Gerry.
Well, I did say it to you about 2 years ago, because you are busy with the shop there. You've got a few small kids, and the kids are at the age where they need to be going on holidays. And you did do that a couple of times during the over season. And as I've always said, you have to be 110% committed. So you're doing the right thing as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? At least then you're able to concentrate on the young board race, and you can go on holidays with the kids, and everybody's happy, because the kids are only small for a certain length of time, and a lot of pigeon men get bogged down, and it's 100% the pigeons, which is not healthy either, you know. That's my opinion of it, you know.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, as you said, the young kids there and that, and what another big thing would be as well is, obviously my dad isn't here anymore either, Gerry, you know, and he would have sort of filled them gaps in when I was going away, and he sort of done a lot with the old ones and that as well, so I would be struggling and missing him in that sense, you know. So that's it, and everything else on top of it. We want to try this for a year or two, see how it goes. And go from there.
Well, I think you'd be very, very successful with just concentrating on the young boards. And 2023 young board team is completely, every one of them is for auction. You're not holding anything back. There's Fed winner, there's a Pigeon third best young one in the Fed. There's some, I'm not handling a couple of them there just before Eddie switched on the camera there. And I have to say, the condition of them, they're absolutely super. So there's a lot of people, I think, going to benefit from you actually not racing old pigeons next year, because I've no doubt in my mind the performances of them pigeons, they won't fail the breed winners going forward for their new owners, you know.
Yeah, without a doubt, Gerry, you know, you'll see the couple of winning pigeons, and just to be fair, I didn't want to hold on back, although I would have loved to hold them winning pigeons back to the fourth federation, and then the son off treble won and never paid, you know. I really fancy them pigeons, and I always do hold on to them pigeons, because I know they're the pigeons we need for the future, that'll keep us winning. But to be fair, for the purpose of the sale, and to be fair to lads that want to purchase the pigeons, I'm putting everything into the sale, so nothing is being held back. So as you said, we've the fourth federation winner, we'll give you a look at him now in a couple of minutes, and the couple of other winning pigeons, Gerry. Yeah?
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. And a lot of pigeons there with, you know, when you're flying at your level, there's pigeons there that would have won a lot of other clubs. They were probably 5th or 6th or 7th or 8th in the Sarsfield Pigeon Club, but them velocities would have been good enough to win other clubs in around the town, you know. There's definitely, if you were to pick out just say 2 stars of the sale, what would they be?
Well, without a doubt, Gerry, the 101, the first federation winner, I named him after my son. I was planning on keeping him for stock, so I named him Young Sean. Although I was Young Sean, and to some people I still am Young Sean. But I named the pigeon Young Sean, and as it wasn't my intention to sell him in a sale, but yeah, no, I love the shape, the size of the pigeon. He was 19 yards ahead of the second pigeon on the day, a really hard day pigeon. He topped the Fed by 19 yards, Gerry.
Takes some doing,
and the pigeons were doing 1,100 yards. 1,100 yards was the winning velocity that day. It was, you know, it was a really tough day. And then the second one there, smashing blue tip cock there. Prince, I called him. Yeah, he's a direct son of treble won and never paid. Treble won, super racer. She's definitely the future of the lofts, and the cut and shape of the pigeon is exactly what I'm looking for. I haven't sold one of them pigeons from that treble one, Gerry, as I'm building all around her, and yeah, I've got big plans for her, you know, and she's definitely the future of the lofts. So they will be my 2 picks of the sale.
Yeah, I've handled that treble one, and I tell you, she's a good pigeon, you know what I mean? the blind man had seen that the hen would be capable of breeding winners, and she has done exactly. And she was a great racing hen herself as well, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was indeed, Gerry, yeah. Look, a winner of 3-4, she was second best all board the Irish South Road Fed. Me and Eddie done a quick video over there a while ago, which he might throw in on this video, but you'll see her ring number is treble 111, and she won 3-4s, and the shape and size of her is what I love about her the most, Gerry, you know. Yeah, no, that's it.
You'll have a couple of people watching this video and saying, "Oh, 3-4s, pigeon." That's you know, some of the lads and say, "Well, that's not great." But in the Sarsfield Pigeon Club, in the history of it, if there's not too many pigeons have won 3-4s in the history of the Sarsfield Pigeon Club.
Without a doubt, Gerry, you know, we're champion down there. Well, we were second best this year, but we've been champion for the last 10 years down there. And during that time, we've had 3 pigeons to win 3-4s. That's it. Like, you know, they really are. They really are few and far between. Like, I know you can get them in the UK and maybe out in Belgium and that, but not in Dublin. You don't get them pigeons in Dublin, Gerry. You know, as I said, it's the Champions League over here, and with the boardage on the competition, you know, you don't get these pigeons that win these. A lot of first prizes, you know, so she's an exceptional pigeon, Gerry.
I think it's great, you know, a lot of years ago, a lot of people, the pigeons from Dublin, the lads and that in England wouldn't have an interest in, but that's all changed now. There's a few of the lads in England, different parts of England, actually racing pigeons from Dublin, and are doing really, really well. So the pigeons in the South Road Fair is recognised now around Europe, you know what I mean, as it being a hotbed in sprint racing, the thing, and you have been there champion, I don't know, many times you've been champion in the South Road Fair, I know a lot of times, and you've set records in the South Road Fair that possibly will never be broken, and you know what I mean, I've been involved doing a few things with you for the last, I don't know, many years, and you've kept the family of pigeons right, and I know for the likes of you it's probably simple, but there's a lot of people have really good teams of pigeons and they let them go, they think it's them, but you know what I mean, you need the pigeons. You can be a good pigeon man, but you can give good pigeon men bad pigeons and they don't win. You have to have the pigeons to work. It's like anything, any tradesman, he needs the proper tools when he goes to work, and you definitely have the right tools here in the pigeons you have here, yeah?
Yeah, without a doubt, Gerry. So I'm going to give you a look at these couple of pigeons now, Gerry, and I'll grab this.
These are a few of the stars of the sale. Okay, Sean, what pigeon is this? I know it's one of the big lots from the auction.
Yeah, it is, Gerry. This is young Sean. I'm just going to give a close-up on the camera. This is the Irish South Road Fed winner. He's forced from 3,900 boards. He was force fed, won the fed by 19 yards, doing a velocity of I think 1,140 yards. So real hard day pigeon, and a super chance to buy a Force Federation winner, Gerry.
What way is he bred, Sean?
He's bred down, so his dam is a daughter off back to back. As you know, back to back she is
it's a double federation.
It's a double federation winner also, yeah. And then on the sire side, the sire is bred from Hitman and Harry's Hen. Hitman was champion young board in the Fed. Harry's Hen is one of the Air Foundation pigeons. She won 2 force, and she is the sire to Trigger, Candy, Raquel, the Baron Hen. So the sire of the pigeon is bred from a half brother of Trigger, and then on the dam side, then the dam of the sire is a half sister to Never Paid. She's a daughter of Zeus and Venus as well. So all the winning lines are in the pedigree of that pigeon, Gerry. And as I said, Young Sean is the name of the pigeon. I really wanted to keep the pigeon, but to be fair to the sale, Gerry, I said I'd put him in.
No, you always do it right, and I tell you one thing, without his wife Light, he's very light back to back, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's going to be a beautiful cock. He's had it been on the dark system there, you can see he's just finishing his moult, but his lovely shape, you know what I mean? This fella will definitely go on and breed a lot of winners wherever he goes, you know. He's a super pigeon, as you said. All the top lines of Sean's family is in him. He's a grandson of the famous back-to-back, so you cannot get, even without these results, this is a very valuable pigeon. But the fact that he's at the top of the Fed, South Road Federation with by 19 yards per minute ahead of the next pigeon in the Fed, he's going to be someone's super pigeon ahead. So Sean, it's going to be a lucky man who brings him home, or woman.
Lovely, Gerry, yeah, that's it.
Okay, Sean, another pigeon typical of the family of pigeons, the blue-white flighted pigeon there, blue-pied pigeon even.
Yeah.
He's nice. What's he done at that?
I'll just give you a close-up on the camera there, but he's a smashing young blue-tip cock. He's a direct son of Treble One and Never Paid. He was Irish South Old Fed's third best young board this year. Smashing cock. He's another one of these pigeons that I don't want to sell, Gerry. He will be the first pigeon to leave our loft from Treble One. I haven't sold one of these pigeons, and I know there is a lot of fans who's interested in her, as you know. She's the new superstar of the loft, Gerry. But have a look at him there, Gerry. Yeah.
What is his performance? He's lovely balance there, the way he's sitting in your hand. What is the actual performance?
Yeah, he 3 or 4 federation cards, Gerry. 1 week there on a hard day as well. He was 10 federation. I think 8 or 9,000 pigeons. So a very consistent pigeon, Gerry. He is also full brother to an Irish South Old Fed winner, White Lady. So his full sister was force fed 7,500 pigeons this year. Unfortunately, we lost that hen a week or 2 later after she won. Another full brother to this pigeon was our best pigeon in Clondalkin RPC, and then another full brother also was 4th in Hotspot 1 out in the Algarve this year, Gerry.
Right, yeah.
And that was all from only a handful of youngsters. A first year breeding this year, Treble One, Gerry.
And as I said, without even one position, this is a very valuable pigeon. But with his racing record, to be the 3rd best young board in the South Road Federation, that takes some doing. Many young pigeons would have started off in the South Road Federation. What would you say, 30 or 40,000 pigeons bred in the South Road Fed each year? And this fella at the end of the year ends up the 3rd best pigeon. And the way he's bred direct from Treble One, you cannot go wrong with him. He's an absolute cracker, very, very intelligent pigeon, as you can see him having a good look around the place. Highly, highly recommend this pigeon here, and I think definitely wherever he goes as well, he will definitely breed the winners. And this is a great thing about this family of pigeons. There's a lot of people actually doing a lot of winning. In this town with these pigeons, you know what I mean? From novices right the way through, you know what I mean? Have won with this family of pigeons, and then the lad in Clondalkin, he's actually flying very, very, very well as well, isn't he? You know what I mean? So every week, you even see young Thomas McLaughlin was telling me there, I think he only got 4 young ones off you or something, and one of them won this section in the Skibbereen National, and another one of them win the club and well up in the fair. That's a good strike rate from 4 pigeons. But there's a lot of people actually owe their success to this family of pigeons. I think when your dad went to August Bellum, he just struck gold straight away, and that's what you need when you're getting a family of pigeons. You need a bit of luck. But your dad done the right thing. He bought everything that was in the loft, struck a deal. Isn't that what he done, yeah, with August Bellum?
Yeah, that's right. We were lucky enough to attain the whole family of the August Bellum pigeons at the time in 2013, and they won from the World Gold, Gerry, for ourselves and other franchises, and they have us at the top period in Dublin for the last 10 or 12 years, Gerry.
Right. So, I remember when your dad came over and had a look at them. I said, these are class pigeons. You know what I mean? The Rocket and the Racket, they would have been only young enough pigeons at the time, and Chini, I knew they were going to thing. I think your first year with them, racing them properly, I think was back to back that first year, was it?
That's right, yeah. I think we got them in February 2013, and we just put them into a section, and we got a couple of youngsters out with them in April. I put 6 youngsters I did up to the first team from them, which were went mid-April. And then in the second young board race of the season, Blue Cock comes, he was force fed 9,000 pigeons, and then the pigeon came again the week after as well. He was forced 9,500 pigeons, and that was back to back. Young Blue Cock at the time, he was a direct son of Maximus. Maximus at the time was only a yearling cock, he was, you know, and he's gone on to be a super breeder, champion breeding pigeon. Be 5 generations of winning pigeons down from him, and he's the backbone in many lofts around the world, Gerry.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it. They're winning everywhere. I was talking to someone out in Portugal as well. They were winning out in Portugal, they're winning in America. These are famous all over the world, you are now, Sean, you know?
Yeah, we're getting there, Gerry, we're getting there. Yeah. And I believe with this pigeon now, treble one that we have, she's going to keep it going, and I believe the pigeons are only getting better, Gerry.
They are. Well, I tell you, the quality is not deteriorating in the pigeons. Them last 2 pigeons there I've handled, out of this world they are, and as I say, there'll be a lot of winners come out of this sale, because they're pigeons that you normally wouldn't be able to buy. They're your Youngwood race team, they're the best of what you were left with after flying the hard program. And I know you pushed the pigeons hard as young ones, so you're left with the best. So yeah, so I think here on the 27th of December, the viewing time is 12 and the sale will start at 1. Be here in the Cornstore and you won't go wrong. You won't go wrong. And you show this to your wives and any of them thinking of buying you a Christmas present. Forget about the Christmas present, just get money off them and send them over here to this sale, and be the best present you ever got. Okay, we'll have another look at another one of them, Sean.
Yeah, no bother, Gerry.
What's that, Sean?
So this is another one of the winning pigeons in the sale, Gerry. This is a direct son of Trigger. Trigger, Order South All's Feds champion young board and now champion breeder. This pigeon was 4th club, 2nd fed, 8,000 pigeons. He was 2nd club, 4th fed, and he was Order South All's Fed's 7th best young board this year. He got a little knock with a couple of races to go, so he could have been up there for champion young board. But a full brother to multiple winning pigeons. As you know, Trigger, Gerry, he's probably the best breeding cock in the last 2 or 3 years.
Someone predicted that a good few years ago.
Yeah, many years ago. Yeah, probably a lucky guess, I'd say, Gerry. But you weren't far off the mark, as you never are, Gerry. But have a look at him there, a winning son of Trigger in the sale, 4th club, 2nd fed.
I remember handling this, the father of this pigeon the year, and he put him into the stock loft, and I said to Sean, this fella's father is going to be your best breeding pigeon. He'll be your #1 cock in the years to come. And that same year, he actually bred a pigeon that topped the South Row Federation, didn't he? In his first nest, Trigger did. And every year since, and this is the prime fella, really consistent cock. And you said if he'd got one more Federation, only when he got injured, if he got one more Federation pigeon, he could have been the champion pigeon in the Fed, possibly. You know what I mean? He's a beautiful cock. Beautiful cock pigeon. It's a great sign as well. He has all the flights out, you know what I mean? It's a real good sign. The feathering quality is super. He's very like his father as well, you know what I mean? If you see his father Trigger and the performance there, just say the performance again, Sean, because it's worth listening.
Yeah, he was 4th club, 2nd fed, 8,000 pigeons. He was 2nd club, 4th fed, and Order South All's Fed, 7th best young board, Gerry.
That's some pigeon, yeah. He's breeding as well. He just hasn't got these positions. His father is Trigger. What is the mother, Sean?
The mother is the Super 227. She's a daughter of Maximus to the Olympic hen. She's a half sister to Eddie's famous pigeon, the Super 222. Well, you mightn't hear a lot from her in my loft, but she's definitely a super breeding hen. She's bred me winners to 3 different pigeons. And you can't get pigeons like her bred anymore, so they're one of our top breeding pairs, Trigger and the 227, Gerry.
Yeah. That just seems you mentioned Eddie's Super 22. I remember we had him in the Super 6, didn't we, Eddie? And fair play to Eddie, obviously a good eye. I think you got him handy enough, did you? Yeah, you got him handy enough at auction, and the rest is history. He's one of the best breeding pigeon Eddie has. You know what I mean? But this is what I'm saying about this family of pigeons. Wherever they've went, everybody's won with them. Your man Ray Matthews actually rang me last night. Ray, he has that pigeon, the Pilot, as well, he was just telling me about him, the breeding, the winners that he's had a tournament now over there in where he lives over there in the south side. Really super pigeon, and again from this family of pigeons. We'll have a look at another one, but I highly reckon, because I love that pigeon, Trigger, and there's a direct son of him, a winning direct son. You can't go wrong. Okay, Sean, we have a real nice hen pigeon here, I think, and this hen would be ideal for any of the cocks we've shown you so far. It's a really apple body pigeon. It's a class pigeon it is, and just let us know what that one has achieved this year.
Yeah, she's a first club winner, Gerry. She 3 top prizes the year, the South Road Fed as well, so she was a very consistent young bird, winning pigeons. She's an absolutely beautiful hen, Gerry. Her sire is a son of Maximus and Serena. He is half brother to back, half brother to Never Paid. The dam is a daughter of the Scout Racket and Ruby. As you know, the Scout Racket was a first Northwest Combine 5,600 pigeons. Ruby is one of the other exceptional hens we had. She was a super racer and super breeder, Gerry. She's a winner of 3 firsts herself, and she's one of the pigeons, one of the foundation and backbone pigeons of the loft. So very well bred, Gerry. And yeah, I love this hen. She's absolutely beautiful, Gerry. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me have a. She's perfect. You know what I mean? She's perfect. It's hard to believe that she's a pigeon the way she's handling. That she was actually on the dark system this year. She's 3 federation. Any pigeon that gets 3 times up in the South Road Fed, I think it's 11 or 12. Well, I think 11 inland race, because I'm sure she wasn't on the channel. Scores 3 times in that, you have a real good pigeon on your hand. It'll go with any of them cocks that we've showed you there just a while ago. She's a beautiful, as I say, beautiful pigeon she is. And any of these pigeons that you want more information on, just ring Sean if you want Sean to select the pair. But I think, you know what I mean, if you got a pair of these performing pigeons, and you could create your own family of these pigeons here. If you got 2 hens and 2 or 3 hens and one of them good cocks and run them, you create a family of pigeons that would really put you in pigeons. She is really class. Have we got another one to see, Sean?
That's it for the moment, Gerry. Yeah, that's the 4 winning pigeons that I'm just going to give you a look at for the moment. We'll do a couple of videos on another day, Gerry. But yeah, the only pigeon that's not in the sale is the White Force Federation winner, which we lost her after a couple of weeks, unfortunately.
But you just didn't lose her in a race. I believe you lost her down the road in Blessington or something.
Yeah.
I know you probably don't want to give it away where you're training from, but you lost it down the road in 20-mile toss or something, didn't you?
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, I think she was I was going to call her Hog Day, but Eddie called her White Lady. But
yeah, well,
so look, that's it. I was delighted anyway that she topped the Fed. Unfortunately, she's gone, but
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, just in case, anyway. The reason Sean has just cleared that up, just in case someone's, he topped the Fed with a white, why is that nothing to say? Yeah. And that's the reason. The pigeon wasn't lost in a race, it was lost down the road on one of the evening tosses, and unfortunately everybody watching this video will understand they've lost some real good pigeons in training tosses, you know, which I have done myself over the years. This is a classy pigeon it is, Sean. Yeah. So so the sale is on
27, Gerry.
27
the day after Stephen's Day.
Yeah.
Here in the Cornstore Southside. Viewing from 12 o'clock, and the auction will start at 1 o'clock. If you have any interest in the boards, just get in contact with myself or Gerry Mccourt, and everybody is welcome down on the day. You know, you can have a handle of the pigeons, the Force Federation winner, the son of Treble One as well. Yeah, 2 exceptional pigeons, which I really would have loved to hold on for myself, but to be fair to the sale, they're in the sale. That's it. So that's a wrap for the moment.
And if you're not able to make the sale, every pigeon is just a phone call away. There will be a sales list out before the sale. You're not able to make it, ring myself or Sean and we'll sort it out. As I always say, every pigeon is just a phone call. It doesn't matter where you live. The pigeons here are a phone call away, and we'll see. You want to bid on the phone, we'll ring you back, and you'll get whatever you want. So it doesn't matter where you live, we'll get the pigeon there. Whether it's America, anywhere, we'll get the pigeon there. So yes, so that's it. So Sean, will we wrap it at that?
Yeah, that's it, Gerry. Exactly as you said. We can send these pigeons worldwide, no matter, you can go anywhere around the world. So there's no problem. We can arrange a phone deal on the day for anybody that can't make it. So yeah, that's no problem. That's a wrap for the minute. So thanks very much for coming over, Gerry, and thanks for doing the video already. Yeah, we'll see you on the 27th.
Okay, thank you.